Welcome. In this video, we have Cad Bane competing against Boba Fett for fame in Star Wars Outer Rim. So down at the table, the Outer Rim is ready for us. Got our contact tokens placed everywhere. We've got our encounter cards for our planets, some on the table, some off. Wanted to focus in on the main things. A bunch of tokens off to the side also. Our market that is set up for the AI, since we're going up against a bounty hunter. The members of the channel did a poll, and Cad Bane won that poll, so I'll be playing as him. And Boba Fett was in second place, so that is who I'll be going up against. So since I'm playing up against Boba Fett, we're going to grab his AI card and shuffle that in with the other 5 for the bounty hunters and give that a quick shuffle. For us as Cad Bane, we've got attack of 3, health of 4, start the game with 2 fame. Got that set up here. When you gain fame, except from the abilities on this card, reduce the amount of fame gained by 1 and gain 5,000 credits. Our personal goal, after you win a combat against an opponent who rolled 5 or more dice in combat, gain a fame and flip this card. And we are starting with positive Hut reputation. And Boba Fett, attack of 3 and health of 4. And none of his abilities are going to matter, but he's also got positive Hut. And bounty hunters start with the G1A Starfighter. I'm starting with the G9 Rigger. So basically, I wanted the extra movement, so I got a movement of 6, attack of 2, hull of 3. As opposed to Boba's, got a movement of 5, attack of 3, hull of 4. And for our ambition, we're going with the Galaxy's Most Feared. Setup, I've got 7,000 credits. Boba Fett starts with 6,000. We start with a Garandon bounty. We don't care who stands in our way or who we have to kill. We will catch or query, whatever it takes. So our goals are, we have to gain the reward from a 1 white and 1 green or 1 pip and 2 pip bounty. We also need to do that for the yellow and orange. We need to win a ship combat against a patrol. Once we get those 3 done and get to 8 fame, we can do our final thing here. Nab a target big enough to earn the title of Galaxy's Most Feared. So gain card 97, and we need to gain the reward on that card. And Boba Fett just needs to get to 10. I have not played with Cad Bane. Kind of nervous if I'm going to be able to gain a money engine quick enough. So basically when we flip this card over, we can start spending 20,000 credits to gain a fame. And since it's an ability on this card, we're not bound by reducing it by 1 to gain $5,000 or credits. So randomly picked Boba Fett is starting in Takodana, and he's looking for the doctor for his first bounty. We picked starting in Cantonica and looking for the Black Sun agent. And because of this one, we're also got the Garandon on there. The basic turn step for us is our planning step, which used to either move our ship's movement, gain 2,000 credits, or recover our damage, which is required if we're defeated. Action step, we can perform any or all delivered cargo and bounties. Market action if we're on a planet. Trade cards is not something we're going to do solo. And then an out encounter step, fight a patrol. It's required if we have negative reputation with them. Resolve an encounter card or resolve a contact token. And the AI is going to basically go through those same process with those cards. The main thing on him is it's going to talk about going after their bounty targets. So basically they're looking for a character for their priority character, crew, face-up contact with the lowest class, or face-down contact. So right now he's looking for a 1 pip contact, which is not shown. So he's just going to start going to the closest place where he can find a 1 pip bounty reward. And with that backstory, I think we're set. So like I said, Boba Fett wins, getting to 10. We need to get to 8 and complete everything over here. All right, so first on our list, we kind of want some 1 pip bounties also. I've got a movement of 6. We're just going to move 2 to go down here to Ord Mantell. So that was our planning step. We chose to move. Then our action step, we can market action, deliver things if we had it. Kind of want to get some better gear. So I think that's going to be in mod. So in this version, we can cycle 2 cards, so cycling 1 there. If you've got a weapon during ground combat, you may rotate this card to gain +2. Then test strength. If you pass, rotate this card. If you fail, you must spend 1,000 to keep it. And that test is strength, and that's something we don't have. So I'm going to cycle that one too. And a special order. Choose gear mod, out loud, reveal cards from the top of the market deck until 2 cards of the chosen type are revealed. You may buy one of the revealed cards of the chosen type. Seems a bit risky, so we're not going to buy that. And this is one of the new symbols, so if we were to buy something and this pop up after the fact, between 1 and 4 players, we flip a contact in our spot. But what we're going to do is upgrade our ship. So right on top, we have the Rogue class. Costs 5,000 credits, and we've got 7, so we're going to spend 5,000 on that. Basically, it gives us the same speed, but it helps our fighting and our hull. So we'll go ahead and buy that new ship, and our goal here is win 2 ship combats to gain 1 fame and flip this sheet. And the next card flipping up is the Light Freighter for 15,000. And then we're going to encounter this right here. And it is the Doctor, which is who he's looking for. And fortunately for us, he can't go through the core, so he's got to go the long way. We could potentially pick him up, so we encounter card 9. And that is test strength. If you feel your character suffers 2 damage, pass or fail, you may spend 2,000 to gain the crew below and discard his token. Start of ground combat, choose a die result. During the combat, both players may turn up to 2 of their blank dice to the chosen result. Not something I'm interested in. I definitely don't want to get something and start going closer to him. But we do have to do the fight. So we'll bring out, do a strength test, which we are not proficient in. We're unskilled in that, but we got 2 crits, so we pass that fight and don't take the damage. And we're just going to leave him on that planet. And that's our turn, so on to Boba. See what he gets to do here. Planning step, if defeated, recover. No. Move towards a bounty target. Yep, that's what he wants to do. His target is way over here, so he's not searching anymore. He's just flying. Movement of 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And his preference is still to stay on a planet, so if he's within 2 spaces, that would have been his preference. That's just the basic rules from the first game. So if all bounty slots are full, buy from over here. Otherwise, he wants a bounty, and that is going to be Ahsoka. And then flipping this over, nothing new's happening. That's a Chewbacca. Then we're doing all that apply. Reveal a face-down contact on this planet that matches the class of one of Boba Fett's bounties. Now he knows where that is, so we're going to pick here. And that is not who he's looking for. All right, encounter step. Negative reputation. He doesn't have that with any of the patrols. Counter bounty target, crew or contact in this space. And he really doesn't have any targets there, so he's just going to gain 4,000 credits. Now, we could encounter with those to see if they matched here, but we know they're not going to because the orange not matching and that white. He could encounter that to look at it, but we know it's not going to affect it, so we're just giving him the 4,000 credits. Then the special is discard the top card of the job in luxury market decks, then shuffle this AI back into the AI deck. So we are going to lose the undercover agent, and some Mandalorian armor pops up. And here, losing the Kessel Run job, and a Rebel favor comes in. Then we'll take that in and give it a shuffle. And back to our turn. We're still looking for a 1-pip wonder. So we're just going to move right here to Lothal. Got 2,000 credits. We're going to see if we can find something good for 2,000. 5,000, can't afford it. 6,000, jetpack, can't afford it though. So what we will do is spend 1,000 credits to get some blaster parts. Destination is Cantonica, which is right over here. We'll go there, get 5,000 and rotate this card. Then we need to go to Ryloth for 11,000. And we flip up here, so we are going to go have the Huts move 3 towards us and flip over a contact token. Huts are over here. 1, 2, and 3. And we'll flip over this to see what happens. So that's a Black Sun agent, which is who we're looking for. Got nothing else I want to do on that planet. So for our encounter step, we're going to fight. He's going to get 2 dice. We're only rolling 3. So we will start with him first. And he's got 0. So we need at least 1 to defeat. And we got 1 success there. So now our options are we can gain 5,000 and a fame, but for us that would mean 10,000 and no fame. Or we can deliver him to Ryloth to gain 10,000 and a fame. We'll go ahead with the capture. That's going to end our turn. Then on to Boba Fett. Let's see, he wants to move towards a target. Movement of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If all bounty slots are full, he wants to buy down here, but he's not at a planet. Otherwise, buy a bounty even at a nav point, but we're full, so nothing happens. And counter step A doesn't apply, B doesn't apply. Let's see, reveal the face down contact of the lowest class on this planet. That doesn't apply. So spend 8,000 to gain a fame. That does apply. So he's going to spend some money to get some fame. Very unlike the Book of Boba. Special. If not all crew slots are full, gain the crew that matches a face-up contact to the lowest class on this planet for free. That doesn't apply. All right, back to our turn. So movement of 6. 1, 2, 3 to Cantonica. Then we're going to go ahead and gain 5,000 credits and rotate this card. And a thank for purchasing. We're going to spend 6,000 for this jetpack. So during ground combat, cancel one of your opponent's hits. If you have tactics, which we do, you may instead cancel a crit. So see how Boba Fett feels about us going around with a jetpack. That's going to replace with the Huts moving 3 closer. 1, 2, 3. Then we're just going to counter the space. You may spend 1,000 credits to gain the crew below. Let's see, when you would fail a skill test, you may discard this. Well, we don't have the money for it. We are completely broke. All right, Boba Fett. He's going to move towards his target. And his priority, even though we can go here for an orange, is still a face-up one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then none of the others. All right. Counter step is going to gain 4,000 credits. And discard those and shuffle. So didn't want the Mandalorian armor. Moving in to attend a statue dedication. And hired help. And shuffle that. All right, for us, movement of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll stop up there. We don't have any money to do anything, so we'll just encounter. We'll see what we have here. Boshek, card 6. All right, you may spend 2,000 to gain the crew below and discard his token. Well, we're broke, so nothing happens there. Boba Fett wants to move towards his bounty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He made it. All bounties are full. He wants to buy some mod or gear, which is going to work out good for him. Spending 6,000. That's going to gain that. So most AIs don't get the abilities unless they're really modifying their attack or movement. So a Vibro Axe. And that's going to bring up the rebels, moving 3 closer towards him. So 1, 2, and 3. Then he wants to encounter the bounty target in his space. And basically how that works is he immediately gets the bounty, and he's going to take the max damage, so he's going to take 2 damage there. He's going to gain 5,000 credits and 1 fame. And if not all crew slots are full, gain the crew that matches a face-up contact of the lowest class on this planet for free. Oh, that's gone. So he's going to gain Maz, card 19, and add her to his ship. All right, back to our turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll stay here on the Alhutta. We're still broke. Even though I wish I had 8,000 credits for that for sure. All right, let's see who's hiding out here. We have found Lobot, card 18. Let's see, if you're Lando Calrissian, you may gain it. Otherwise, you may spend 2,000 credits to gain the crew below and discard his token. Huh? We're still broke. So back over here. Want to move towards a target right now, which is going to be orange. We're in a spot with orange, so instead of moving towards a target, we're just going to have him gain 2,000 credits. Then if bounty slots are full, buy that gear. Otherwise, get a bounty. So now he's looking for Chewbacca. Then reveal a face-down contact on this planet that matches one of Boba's, which is orange. And that is Jyn Erso. Then encounter step. No one to encounter there, gaining 4,000 credits. Then we're going to swap these out. Chromium hull. Casino heist. And shuffle that in. Then back to our turn. We're going to move up to Ryloth. 1, 2. Going to turn this in to gain 11,000 credits. Oh, forgot on his bounty, nothing else happened. Ooh, Boshek, we know where he's at. All right, we've got 11,000 credits. I want this gear. We want the grenade launcher. Gives us +2 to our fight. Got 3,000 credits left. And The Huts come say hello to us. And we get to flip a token in our spot. Let's see, we got 4 Lom there. And we're going to go ahead and encounter him. So you may spend 3,000 to gain the crew below and discard 4 Lom's token. Reduce this by 1,000 for each bounty you have. We have 2 bounties. So he's only going to cost us 1,000, and he gives us some fight. Except we don't have room for crew, so never mind. We need a better ship. All right, so Boba Fett's going to go move towards a target. He wants orange or yellow. So this area, well, if he went that way, he'd have to stop movement. So we're going to go this direction for the orange. If all bounty slots full, discard this player's highest class bounty that does not match a character, crew, or face-up contact. Which unfortunately is the orange. All right, if not all bounty slots are full, reveal cards from the bounty market deck until a bounty that matches a character, crew, or face-up contact is revealed. Gain that bounty and shuffle the deck. It's just going to be 1 because Boshek is right next door. And we'll just go ahead and reveal and not shuffle. Huts are moving towards him. 1, 2, and 3. And then encounter a bounty in the space. So he's going to go lowest pips and found Greedo. Oh, forgot. We needed him on Ryloth. Well, we're currently there. Should have done that on my previous turn. We're going to go ahead and do that. It's not going to change anything on the game, really. Deliver him. We're going to gain a fame and 10,000, but since we're who we are, we just gain 15,000 credits. And that completed one of our goals. We're still looking for a 1-pip wonder. So we're going to move up to Tatooine. We're going to see if we can find a better ship, maybe. So the first one got crew 6, 4, and 5, so that's just slightly better. Or an aggressor class fighter for 15,000, 6, 5, and 5. So this counts as 5,000, and there's 10. So we'll take that. This go win 2 combats against patrols to gain a fame and flip this card. And then the fire spray. That'd be nice if he gets it. Automatically, not for us. All right, we did our market action. We've got nothing else going on. So we're going to see who we have here. Got Ponda Baba. So card 20, test strength. If you fail, your character suffers 2 damage. Pass or fail, you may spend 3,000 credits to gain the crew below. During ground combat, if you have at least 2 the eye results, you win the combat regardless of your opponent's results. So we're doing another strength test. And we failed it, so we're taking 2 damage. Then we will spend 3,000 credits to gain him. And now we have some strength on our crew. Then to Boba Fett, want to move towards a bounty, which is going to be Bo. So 1, 2. Then he wants to buy a bounty, but we're full. So if unable, discard the top card of the market deck there to gain 4,000. So we're discarding, so we're not going to resolve whatever pops up there. And he gets some more money. Then he's going to encounter the bounty in his space. So defeats Boshek, who shot him for 3 on his ship. $6,000 credits and a fame. And Boba takes the lead. All right, we're still looking for this guy. So we're positive with the huts. We can go right through him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oops, or we can go this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We're going to spend 1,000. No. We're going to look for a better bounty. Let's see. And a space containing another player that has at least... No, we're not going to chase someone down. So our first one gets us him, who has not been revealed. We'll see if we can... Chopper just got harder, but we're going to take this bounty. Then we're going to look for him here. Either here or there. And we found him. So we're going to initiate some fighting. He's rolling 3 dice. We're going to be rolling 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So starting with him. Let's see. We can ignore one of these. So he's going to hit us for 1. And we're rolling 5. And we got 2. So we win this combat. Let's see. Gain 6,000 in fame, or we can deliver him to Kessel to get 7,000 of fame and rebel reputation. Yeah, I think we're going to deliver him. And we took a damage. I forget we talked the bounty, so that means 2 things were moving closer towards us. 1, 2, 3. And the Empire. 1, 2, 3. And we would have flipped a token, so we get to see Hondo. All right, a little late on doing that, but no foul. All right, back to Boba Fett. His turn, he's going towards a bounty, which is yellow. He's in a spot with yellow, so he'll stay there and collect 2,000 credits. Then he's going to take a bounty. He does not take the information broker. He will take Lando. So he's looking for Lando and Chewbacca. And then this flips up, so the hut's moving 4 towards him. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then he's going to encounter the yellow token there. And he found Dengar. So that's going to end his encounter. And his crew slots are full, so done there. So for us, we want to get to Kessel to get some money for him. Movement of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're broke. No room for anything, so we're just going to, let's see if Chopper's hanging out there. And we found Balsk, card 26. All right, if you have 2 or more negative reputations, fight him. If you have 1 or fewer reputations, you may spend 6,000 credits to gain the crew below and discard it. Well, neither is going to apply, so we're done with that encounter. So Boba Fett, let's see. He's good. We'll stand there to look for Lando and gain 2,000 credits, I think. Then he wants to buy some gear, so for 5,000 credits. That's not going to help him, but he bought something. And the Empire is moving closer towards him, and he gets to see what's hanging out there. Empire 1, 2, 3. Get to flip this token, and it's Lando. That's who he's looking for. So then he's going to encounter that and win. But Lando is going to blow up his ship. So he's down. Well, first we'll collect our 9,000 credits and 2 fame. He gets 9,000 credits, but he's going to lose 3 for being defeated. And that will end his turn. Then on to us. Just don't feel like I'm doing the best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Oops, 6 gets us there. We'll just go into a nav point for encounter. No patrol. You may fight a ship combat against a freighter. 5. If you win, gain 5,000 and a fame. If you win or do not fight the combat, you may buy the top card of the market deck. We're broke. All right, we'll try it. We'll roll for the enemy first. Got 2 hits. And then for us, 2 or better to win. We got 3 hits, so we succeeded there. But for us, well, we'll do the damage first. We're taking 2 damage. Just want to make sure, don't forget that. If you win, gain 5,000 in fame, but for us, that's going to be 10,000 credits. But more importantly, after you win a combat against an opponent, he rolled 5 or more dice. In combat, gain a fame and flip this card. So since that's on this ship, we actually, or card, we get it. And then on this side, after you win a combat, gain 1,000 for each damage by which your total exceeded the opponent's total. And you gain fame, still got the same ability, but we've got our action here of spending 20,000 to gain a fame. All right, so that's our turn. Then for Boba Fett, he is going to recover all damage. Then he wants to buy a bounty. So now he's looking for Greedo. And the Empire moves 4 closer to him. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And he gets to flip up a token in his location, which there aren't any to flip up. Encounter step, just going to gain 4,000 credits. We'll start giving him some 10s. He's rich. And we're going to swap these out. Gift for Jabba. And hijacking a freighter. And shuffle that back in with these. Back to our turn. We are flying to Kessel. We're going to turn this guy in. So we get 7,000 credits. Well, 2 fame minus 1, so we're getting 1 fame. Then we're going to end up getting 12,000 credits and a rebel reputation. Then we're going to upgrade our ship. To throw that in Boba Fett's face, we're going to get a fire spray, so it costs 20. This is 15, so we're going to sell that with the damage on it. Spend 5,000. And here's our new ship. Ship goal: fight a ship combat against a player in your space, even if on a planet who has more fame than you. If you win, gain a fame and flip this sheet. And that replaces with the Edge Hulk class. So Boba Fett is going to move towards Greedo, which is right down here. Then discard the top card Cargo to get 4,000 credits. It's not triggering this thing, though. And then he's going to encounter that bounty. So he takes out Greedo. Greedo does shooting for 4, which is enough to take him down. So he's going to gain 8,000, but losing 3, so getting 5. And a fame, he's up to 6. And that's going to be his turn. What are we trying to do? I still don't have a good plan. We're going to stay here and heal. Then we're going to pick up Afra. And that's going to move the rebels 3 closer to us. 1, 2, 3. And we get to flip a token where we're at. We'll go ahead and just see what we have here. Boba Fett, so that just goes away. Well, let's see what's hiding down here. We found Saul. All right, if you are Gen Oso, we get him. If you're not Gen and you have negative Rebel reputation or positive Imperial reputation, test stealth. If you fail, your character suffers 2 damage. Well, we are positive with the Rebels and neutral, so that doesn't. If you did not test stealth, you may test influence. If you pass, gain the crew. We do not have, we're not skilled in that, so we'll see what happens. Rolling 2 dice. And we did not succeed. All right, Boba Fett, he's going to stand up. He's going to gain a bounty, which is going to be Jyn Erso, which conveniently for him is right next door. He's going to reveal a face-down contact here. IG-88. And his crew slots are full, so done. Oh, you need to resolve that. So some people are moving closer to him by 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, he's friends with the Hutts, so no biggie. And, oh, he would have revealed that encounter. So instead of revealing, he would have spent 8,000 to gain a fame. He's up to 7. We're at 4. All right, we're going to play risky. Try to go through the maelstrom. Let's see, test piloting or knowledge. If you pass, take an additional turn. We have knowledge at least. So we just need a success. And we got that. So we get to take another turn. So we're going to move 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See if we can find some better money there. So the Spinward core is way over here. That one wants to go to Lothal, which is over there. We'll flip one more. This one wants the trailing core, which is here. So we'll go ahead and get that one. Then the Syndicate's going to move 4 towards us. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we get to flip a token, We found the doctor, which is someone we want to fight, so we are going to fight. Let's see, gain 7,002 fame or deliver for 17 to Ryloth, which is right up there. All right, she gets 5 dice. And because of our ability, we can cancel this. So she's got 5 dice and no successes. We get 5 dice. And 3 successes. So we've defeated her, but we're going to capture. Then on to Boba Fett. I want to move towards his new nice, easy, and close area. So if all bounty slots are full, discard this player's highest class bounty that does not match a character, crew, or face-up contact, which is Chewbacca. I don't think he's been revealed yet. Then reveal until we find one with a slot that's face-up. Maz, he has on himself. And shuffle the deck. And he's got the Empire and Syndicate coming towards him. So 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. Oops. 1, 2, 3. Then he can flip a spot in his area, but that's already done. So he's going to encounter Jin, which is going to shoot him for 6. So he's going to, instead of getting 9,000 credits, get 6. And 2 fame up to 9. So he's ready to win this thing. And we've got nothing going on. So for our turn, we're going to Ryloth. 1, 2, 3. We're going to deliver the good doctor. So 17,002 fame, but we get 1 fame. Plus 5,000, so we're getting 22,000. We get to complete a goal there. And I'm going to do an action to spend 20,000 to get another fame. Then we're going to go looking for another bounty. Chewbacca is not revealed. Forlom is, so we'll take this one. Forlom's right where we're at. See what pops up here. Syndicate's moving 3 towards us. 1, 2, 3. Then we're going to go after Forlom. He gets 4 dice. And we can make that not hit, so he's got 1 success on us. We're going to get 5. And we've got 3 hits, so we're successful. We're going to capture him so we can take him over to Tatooine, which is nearby. But I think we're losing this turn anyway. So since I know I'm losing this turn, we'll go ahead and turn him in. Instead of the fame, we're going to get 13,000 credits. And then for Boba's turn, he's going to stand up, grab another bounty. So he doesn't like that one. Ahsoka comes up. And then the Hutts come over and say, "You're doing a great job." Then he's going to encounter a bounty in his spot, which is Maz, who's going to shoot him for 5, but not before he shoots her. He's going to gain 5,000 credits and 2 fame, taking it to 11. But he does get shot back down, so I can feel good about that. And I still had quite a bit to do. So I still needed to go get a patrol to defeat that so I could start going for our final action. And I needed 2 more fame to get that done. I mean, I could have taken him to Tatooine to get +1 and still got more money. But I knew the end of the game was coming. So anyway, that's the basics of how you play against a bounty hunter AI. Boba Fett has proved to be more famous than Cad Bane in this playthrough. Let me know if you can do this battle and get Cad Bane to win for you. As always, hope you like this playthrough, so please click on the like button below and be sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching.